Hey y'all, good morning, Tina. Tessa 69, Jessica B, Jessnet, Purple Rain, Goddess Alight, got McGee. I'm not gonna make this no long introduction, y'all. I started not to come on this morning. Let me fix this. I had wrote a post saying that I wasn't gonna come on because appointment, and I did think I had an appointment. I'm almost through with my hour. I've been drinking it all morning. This is me coffee because I really didn't. And then at the same time, I felt lazy. You know, sometimes you have them lazy mornings because sometimes this do feel like work. You know what I'm saying? I sometimes say I'm not gonna come on, then I come on anyway because I know folks be want to drink a little bit of coffee with me and such a thing and so on and so on and so on. But it's usually a long weekend, just one day, but it don't seem that long because this weekend I didn't have my granddaughter. So I got up on Lady Nika's panel yesterday and I really didn't enjoy it myself. I really didn't want her to go off. So I said, okay, not so bad. But Sundays I usually take for a family day or do anything, you know, or something like that. But it didn't work out like that. And so I was busy going back and forth, watching the feud between Juicy Booty and Rick Reed. You know, and every time Rick Reed make a video, he come Juicy Booty with clap back. You know, I ain't mad at him. He building his stuff back up. He back into the beefing for the corn situation and so on and so on. Then I got kind of tired of hearing about the Jay Speaks, your woman, no, you're not a woman. Oh, I know Mona, no, I'm not a Mona. But Paulette, where you at, girl? Paulette came up there, and Paulette got a very good memory. She remembered every single little thing that went on back there, the history of Mona Simone. And I keep saying, I did back then, I didn't want it to be true. I liked it her. I really did. But it is what it is. So she brought back a lot of stuff from memory, a lot of stuff. I had even forgot about that phone call she had made online calling the police on Rita. So yesterday on Lady Nika's panel, we was basically talking about everything had backfired. You know, I was just listening to ZT this morning, and he was saying he likes Jay Speaks. He don't care if she's a woman or a man or whatever. But I think he's just trying to be controversial. I dropped down his chat too. You know what I'm saying? Because me and him been cool. He say he still like me, and I ain't got nothing against him, anything like that. But he did say he watched me every morning, but he don't drop down because I'm shady. And I'm thinking, I wonder what he mean, I'm shady. He said, no, you be shady over there. I'm not no more shady than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. You drop down and be arguing with everybody. You dropped down yesterday and got the arguing over there with Juicy Booty. I'm not shady, ZT. If you see that that's not true, you can drop down. Man, you're supposed to be cool. You know, that was the only relationship, YouTube ship that I saw between him and James. I thought, you know, it lasted a long time. But one thing I will say, I am shady about saying, GT, if you see this, you did let Stanky Baby and them pay you off to go against who you used to call Pops for 7 years. Now, that wasn't cool at all. And of course, like I said, whenever I go somewhere, you know, I get a couple people attack me, but they no clout for me. I don't speak with them. Now, let me look at the chat. Good morning, Leslie. Trying to see if anybody else came in since I first spoke. Exclusively me, Keisha Bennett. Paulette! Hey, Paulette, girl, that link. I'm going to drop it early. See, Paulette, you wanted me to go live yesterday, but I didn't want to. And I said, I wait this morning. Roger Davis, good morning. Turkey, good morning. Roger, child. Let me see. What did you say, Jessica? Miss Bless you. No, when I'm talking, I try not to pay attention to the chat because I don't want it to throw me off. You know, I want to stay on point what I'm saying. So I feel like when I get to certain minds here, they're going to handle it, you know, whatever is going on. So that's true. And then when you hear me say, well, let me pick up my gadget, see what's going on. And then I'll pick it up. Now I got it in my hand now so I can be watching it with everybody. That's just how I do it. Yeah, but I'm looking now for a minute. But right now I got my phone in my hand. I'm gonna look at it now, see what's going on, make sure I turn it down. Thank you for the 110 in the house. Y'all got here kind of quick. Thank you, Manny. I hope y'all liking this. I don't feel like putting no teeth right now. But like I said, I always have these certain people. And then there's one lady who's not even a content creator. She's busy too. But see, I don't pay the people no mind. There's nothing, absolutely nothing, no clout, nothing they can do for me to waste my energy, going there with them. But however, I am going to be dropping my link soon. But first, I want to do this real story real quick. Y'all know I'm always in the news. Y'all know I'm always watching the real news before I get to talking to this YouTube. It's just this one story I want to say. Y'all, people do the most. Some people, when they're going through a custody battle, something I just wouldn't do. Good morning, Sharon, my love. Good morning, the Mrs. O. I was just watching the news and listening to the news about this woman here in California, Los Angeles, killing her 3 young children. Okay, and I think it has something to do with a custody battle. I just wouldn't take it that far. I'm gonna read it real quick, then I'm gonna get on to the YouTube stuff. Okay, y'all. Okay, a Los Angeles woman who was suspected of killing her 3 children in their Southern California apartment and then leading police on a long-distance chase to Central California on Saturday was embroiled in a custody dispute over them, according to the Los Angeles Times. Police have identified their mother, Leilana Carrillo, 30, as a suspect in the case. Just after 2 p.m., the Los Angeles Police Department reported that Carrillo was captured near Ponderosa, California, about 160 miles north of Los Angeles. The Times reported Sunday Carrillo was embroiled in a tense child custody dispute, according to the children's father and court documents. Now, that's just how bad she didn't want the father to have nothing to do with the children. Eric Denton, the father of the children, 2 girls and a boy, ages 3, 2, and 6 months, sought custody of them on March 1st, according to the Tulare County Family Court documents online. Denton requested a temporary emergency visitation order from the family court in Porterville, California on March 4th and petitioned for a mental health evaluation of Carrillo, his wife. According to court documents, orders were drawn up at March 26th hearing. Another hearing in the case was scheduled April 14th. In response, Carrillo sought a temporary domestic violence restraining order against Denton on March 12th in Los Angeles County. Denton told the Times he tried to get local authorities to intervene, but in LA, they wouldn't help. The Los Angeles Police Department would not get involved. He said Carrillo was supposed to turn over the kids to him Sunday. And a lot of those police will tell you that they can't get involved. Because I had a niece was going through that, and her ex-husband would come pick up the kids. But he knew the days that he had visitation of the kids, they were in his custody for that day or two. So he was kind of nuts too. Like if it's raining, he'd be laughing, take his time, putting the coat on because there's nothing she could do. And she would call the police. They said they can't get involved. Got to go to court because he was doing things because he knew it was vexing her soul, but she wasn't going to do all that. And so they don't get involved. Had they intervened like he was trying to get them to intervene, those children wouldn't be dead. She meant that man wasn't going to have nothing to do with them children. Yeah, that's a shame too. When one of the parents is kind of nut, is a nut, like I just mentioned. My niece's husband, he was nutty, but not as nutty as this, because he really didn't want to even keep her son. He would drop him off at his girlfriend's and go to work. It was just something just to vex her and get at her, because I think he's still in love with her. Some people do crazy stuff, but they got that all worked out. Miss Dio, you got a troll? I'm looking at the thing there. Is the troll in here? I'm not here. Wait a minute. Miss, I am Mrs., but not here. Oh, you got him? Because I'm going to ask you, did you change from MISS Miss to, but you got a ranch. So everybody know that's you. You got a ranch. You got a ranch. That's just what happened in I think there was soap and wash. Well, I watched this replay the other day. Some Blessed Watch was in there. And he said, well, that ain't her. She got a ranch. So when the trolls come into the chats with people that got a ranch, I don't know, they just look stupid. I got a ranch over there in Lady Nika's, Soap and Wash, and Kiki. So if anybody going those three, you know that's not me for sure if they don't got a ranch. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I looked at that too. It was MRS. I knew it was, but I didn't think nothing of it because I knew y'all, one of y'all was going to get them. I glazed that and I turned back and started reading and doing whatever I was doing. Wow. But anyway, y'all, it's still been a long weekend nonetheless. And so, like I said, I thought that appointment was early this morning. If y'all saw me write that post first, and then I deleted it, I said, oh, no, it's not this early. Like that. But however, I do got some things I want to run around and do this morning. That's why I'm going to drop my link sooner. But y'all, ain't that a shame that some women, so that is somebody that had a mental problem and the father had to go through the courts to get the children. If he could have just had the children with him at his house and she called the police on him, then they would have said, you got to go to court, ma'am, to get the children. Y'all know what I'm saying? They don't intervene. They'll tell you that it's nothing they can do about it. You got to go to court. That's what they say. Because when my niece and husband wouldn't return the baby on time, she called the police. That's what they said, and he knew he can get away with doing that. They won't get involved. Then she had to go the next day to the emergency court thing, and then it got straightened out. Then there was a court battle for what days you have visitation. I don't think that's right, because what if he had been a nut and did the same thing that this lady did to her children? Whew. Well, anyway, y'all, I just, wanted to read, especially since it's so close, it's right here in California, like that. But I'm going to start dropping my link real soon. You still here, Miss Paulette? Good morning, Robin. Terica, I think I spoke to you. I'm not for sure. Tippy Toes. I'm going to be on here for a long time. But I enjoy watching Rick go back and forth, back and forth. Long as Juicy Booty hanging out. But see, one thing about Rick, he don't have to go back and forth like that. See, Juicy Booty is doing it for the click views and the coins. Rick got a whole business. He don't really have to. It's fine to him. Okay? He got things going on. Talking about the trailer home and all like this. Well, Juicy Booty had said that he was raised in one. So I don't understand. I don't understand when he go there like that. And that's how come he's not used to nothing. Paulette, I'm going to drop the link for you. I'm going to drop it sooner. I only been talking 13 minutes because I do want to get out kind of early today. Y'all, I don't know why I'm feeling so hungry right now. Maybe because I'm trying to start this diet, like I said, with these salads and stuff. Ugh. So anyway, so it was fun yesterday. But the Jay Speak situation, then she went over there to Bama. Now, yesterday when I was on Lady Nika's chat, and I said, I don't want to talk about bald mouth. I keep getting the names mixed up. What's her name? Bama and Lady P. And that's what I really had in mind when I said that. I really had Lady P name in mind. Did y'all see that picture that Class Culture put up of Lady P? Fish was gaslighting. Let me see. What you say, Jessica? Fish was gaslighting last night trying to get folks to call SBA on Rick. That was fine. Oh, really? Well, I see, I don't go over there and watch Fish. Only time I really speak on her, if somebody send me some clips or whatever, let me know, like I'm finding this out right now. I don't really go over there and watch. I just can't stand to watch somebody. I don't care if, do the commentary, do what you do, but don't have to lie. You see it in their line, you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to watch that. Oh, yeah, and she's still on the world tour. She means she going to get that up. But the thing is, Mona, she's rebranded herself over here. But it looked like I said, it's backfiring. Everybody's coming off the stories of everything she did 2 years ago. But at the same time, if somebody rebranding themselves and everybody have done something, do y'all think she deserves a chance? And I think so, but I think the way she's going about it, I think that's why it's backfiring on her. Because people thinking that was a setup and you did that on purpose. And then I thought that she been doing this Jay Speaks, but people say no, she didn't. She really did just meet her the other day. I don't know, but Jay Speaks ain't the way to go. Good morning, Team Breezy. Yeah, I can't stand to watch it, Jessica, because I know it's all lies. Good morning, Purple Peach. I know it's all lies. I can't stand to watch her either. But I wanted to reminisce a little bit on what we was talking about yesterday, piggyback just a little bit. She didn't deserve a chance because she's a whole lot for 3 years. But what I mean by Purple Peach, did she come on here and apologize for all that? No, I really don't know. But that list is what got me. Did y'all do everybody know all the names that was on the list back then? This is the old one. Now they say it's a new revised one. That's so messed up. Leave that man business alone. I was a Jay Speaks Live. Jay Speaks Live. Also, she just started her thing. You know what? You're the second one said that you text me. I hope y'all doing the right number. Let me see. Because you remember I had changed the number? Let me see something here. I promise you, if you did, I didn't see it. And I'm looking. Do y'all got the right number? What is this? I know that. Let me hold on a minute. Let me look at this number because I really don't see your text. Let me see something here. Wow. Jessica, what number? Did you dial 916-931-6511? Okay. All right. There isn't a revised list. They just brought up the old list from Billie Jean video. Well, yes, but somebody was saying on Lady Nika's panel yesterday, Purple Peach, that more people added. It wasn't 50 names on the list that we got yesterday from the old list that Raw showed us. Did you text the wrong number? Which number did you text? Oh, I got it now. Let me see something. I'm going to call that number. I got it now. Somebody just calling me or texting me or something. Let me see if I can see it. That was you? Let me see something. Okay, I got it now. So, yeah, okay, that's why I didn't get it. Yeah, you texted the wrong number. Again, wait a minute. No, that's April the 5th. Okay, this link to Jay Speaks Live this morning, Miss Blessed to Jessica. He only had 22 people in his line. After all of that work, Jay Speaks, you did it the wrong way. Oh, let me move this from up here. I'm going to put that number in here. Well, Jessica, put the number here you just did. Oh, are you? No, let me put the number in here. Do y'all got the number? No, Miss D, I didn't get yours. Oh, were you the one? Okay, the last one I see is Monday, April the 5th. Jessica, write that number here that you just text. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, so yeah, so everybody can have it. That's why I asked you, which one did you text? Did you text 916-931-6511? Good morning. Hey, it's Jabby. So if you do find y'all, I'm sitting right here by the phone, I can answer it or whatever. But anyway, let me drop my link, y'all. Otherwise, I ain't gonna be on here long. Those are fights that went on all day Sunday, back and forth with Juicy Booty and Rick Reed. Of course, DL was on. Oh, she loved it. That stream yard over there. Juicy Booty, I kind of peeked at him some. I mean, Juicy Booty is doing a world tour too, as well. Y'all grab this number. The mods and everybody, y'all grab this number. Because when I get a new number, I don't remember how hard too. I was going to get up and go over there and bring it over here where I got it written down at. I can't remember right away either. I got so many numbers. I got some different numbers. Okay. That's the number that y'all see. Thank you, Manny. Okay. So anyway, basically, y'all, that's what's going on. It's still mostly Jay Speaks and Mona. And I don't know. I mean, I was in Brandon's bushes for a little while yesterday too. And it was really strange when Mona and her started arguing. It seemed like it was unprovoked when she was on Pizarro's panel. But then y'all, you don't have to provoke anybody to do anything here. Because if I were to answer to the trolls, I would be arguing too. If I were to answer to the people who I said is a non-factors to me, non-clout, can't bring me no views, no nothing like that. Like that. I guess I don't know. I just don't do it. I just don't do it because I don't see the point. I mean, come on, what can they possibly bring me? Why would I get into with somebody like that? That's what I heard, Jessica. And because when I watched Uncle Tim yesterday, he was appalled by it too, because he said, "In this lady carrying a child, and she's talking about going to meet somebody somewhere to fight and taking people with her, Pookie them or whoever she said." Good morning, I felt the Pisces movement, aka Muffy. You know, maybe that's why. Thanks for your support. Oh, that's good. And he was appalled by that yesterday. He did a live about that yesterday too. And I won't get it. I don't get it. If Flo really drove to Atlanta like that, and she was on the roll, and she did say she's with child, and that's been some months now. All I can do is pray for her. I ain't got nothing bad to say about it because I didn't do nothing to her. I think she's pissed off at me because I like Kiki a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, but I still don't have nothing bad to say about it. I ain't got time for all that. I don't argue with children anyway. I keep telling y'all she's ill as a child. She's under 30. I don't do that anyway. But when you're carrying a child, even though the baby's still in your belly, they pick up on all those kind of vibes, those angry vibes. I'm not going to say demonic because I don't think she's demonic, but they pick up on that anger, and you want to make sure you birth a happy baby. So, at this point, sit this YouTube stuff out. This is the way I feel. Now, if you're in my bushes and you're hearing this and somebody tell you, no, don't go back lying, saying that bad about you. I'm just saying I don't understand a pregnant woman talking about going somewhere to fight a man, a man, man. Why would you? And then I had explained to y'all a while back, y'all, I've lived my life. I'm a woman, particular age. If I was to really get into somebody for real, in the streets, I don't want my nephews, sons, nieces, and none of that getting involved to do nothing to nobody. I'd rather be the one to go sit down, lay down for the rest of my life than them using it, wasting their young life in jail or prison somewhere. They got children to raise. They got families. They got mortgages. They got stuff going on. They got jobs and careers. I'm not going to get none of my family mixed up in no bull, especially when it comes to YouTube. These strangers just keep arguing on the keyboard. Just continue to be a keyboard thug. Why you getting your family mixed up in a bunch of mess? I would never understand that. Now, if you're in the same city or town and somebody come looking for you, come to your house, then I get it. But then, is these people really stupid enough to knock on somebody's door? I would just put them on in if they don't want to walk in and do whatever the hell I want to do. And at my age, I ain't gonna be fighting nobody. Believe that. It would be totally it'd be something else going on. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna talk to my family. Somebody on YouTube saying this, somebody on YouTube said they're gonna do this to me because it's just on YouTube. And nobody gonna go look for nobody unless they're real nut for real. That's right, Miss Dio, all over some words. Who does that? That don't make no sense. Miss Paulette saying 41 likes. Y'all get these likes up. Because I know most of the people here are the people that watch me every morning, wait to have a cup of coffee with me in the mornings. I know a lot of y'all forget. So before I go off, please get the likes up. 300 just net. Cynthia Lewis, they stupid. That's stupid. Yes, they are. That don't make any sense. You're going to ride to another state, town, or city to fight somebody and have your family involved in some YouTube stuff. And then what if that happened for real? Somebody get hurt or killed or got to go to jail, or hospital, whatever. Then how you going to feel knowing that you got your family involved in some YouTube stuff? Is it that serious? Exactly. Hey, is Jay. Is it that serious? I just think it's just, I don't know, it's downright crazy to me. Rainy Puss said every morning, everybody that think we know Rebecca's off her rock. Well, got to be. You carrying the baby too? And you going to fight a man? And you taking relatives or friends to get hurt over some YouTube stuff? Nah. And I don't care if nobody don't like how I'm standing. You can come back and call me all the old bitches and hags that you want to. That don't hurt me. Like I said, I dropped down in ZT chat. You know, I just totally ignored them people. I don't never clap back at the non-fact, the non-clout people. Never. And I think with one of them, that's the problem. I really do think I'm the only one that won't let that person, one of the persons on my panel or in my chat. And every panel, no matter what panel chat they go to, they worrying about blacks. Especially if I speak that, drop down and speak. I don't do that. What I'm gonna get from that? Ain't bringing me no subs and nothing. You know, maybe that's why they're doing it. Maybe they want more than 40 or 50 people over there. I don't know, but I don't trip off numbers. I don't worry about having 1,000 channels and nothing like that. Two is good. I'm starting the second one. You know what I'm saying? I don't do all that like that. I don't care about all that. Oh, look at your numbers. They got your numbers, because your numbers going to come anyway if people like you. That's why I admire Peace, Love, and Soap and all of them that's starting off organic. You know what I'm saying? They'll go there and talk about a little something if they have to. But they are, you know, they doing some stuff over there, you know, some good stuff. You know, and they growing organic. They're not trying to be extremely messy to hurry up and get some subs. You know what I'm saying? They just taking their time. Like what they supposed to do. And I enjoy watching. If I ain't there and gotta be in the bushes watching, I make sure I share and stay up in the bushes like I did yesterday. You know, so y'all make sure y'all keep going over there to watch. Those types of signs of immaturity are why children shouldn't have. Exactly. Y'all know when I was carrying my children, I made sure my baby's gonna be born happy. I tried to be stress free, you know, because, you know, pregnant women can't get emotional, but not in that kind of way. Because, you know, babies can be born all stressed. You know, if the baby's stressed when it's born. Because, you know, us ladies have babies. Because I remember my niece said her baby was stressed when it was born. I said, why? I said, why you say? She said, because she had pooped all inside of her, you know, coming out or something like that. You know, babies have a way that they're stressed when they've been born. She said she don't know why her baby was stressed. It's only my nieces on my husband's side. So be careful of that. You know, just be careful of that. You know, you're carrying a child. Somebody gonna be messed around on here. Everybody don't play the same when it comes to being outside. No, everybody don't. Everybody really don't. And I even had, you know, people here do the most, you know, and I get called old bitches and stuff every day on YouTube somewhere and that don't bother me. But I'm the type of person in real life didn't even play like that with my friends. Hey, bitch, what's going on? So I didn't have that's the way to talk here for real. Taking it too serious. But I just felt like, no, I support you, member, and all this. Why? But then I said, okay. But anyway, I got over it. But they said that's just the way the person talks. She didn't mean no harm, but that's just the way it was. You're right, Taylor Rogers. That's why his face looks so old right now, huh? How old did he say he is? 39? He been stressed all his life, Taylor Rogers. Yes, Jamie, maybe she do have an encouraging, but I just hope she just wake up and smell the bacon. Y'all see what Sir King put this mod through him? No, Miss Theo, I just told you, only person I really participated was Lady Nika Chat, and then I got in Brianna Bushes for a little while yesterday. Peace, love, and soap and wash. But the majority of it, no, I'll be here and there. Even though I didn't have my grandbaby, I kind of was, you know, hitting and missing, hitting and missing. The longest I sat down on YouTube yesterday was when I was up there on Lady Nika panel. Yeah, Manny. Yes, I do like the whole bitch thing. If I call someone a bitch, I meant it. Exactly. So that's me. If I did, I meant it. I did never play like that, you know. Good morning, Jamie. That's okay. Good morning, Shantastic. But no, I don't know. I haven't even been catching Sir King. I know he's been coming on. The last thing I heard of Sir King, he was getting blamed for that porn show that DL had over there on the thing. And somebody filmed, got the whole video, sent it to, I got it, and I got a still shot of it. But y'all know I can't show it on here though, okay? It was gross. And Granny Love say, is that a dude? Give it another dude? Some head, y'all, it was disgusting, and I don't know why she let that play for a whole minute, for long enough for everybody to film it for that long. I don't get, but oh well. But some people telling her how to, put a cover up when somebody come on. And all it was blamed on Sir King because he was new over there with all the little avatars. She said all them weirdos start coming over there, but then that's what DL wanted. She wanted people in the chat. The more people come, you're gonna get a lot of Looney Tunes coming too. I get a lot of trolls. I be noticing my moms be had to delete. Okay, that's just the way it is. Now, y'all go ahead and hit the like. 301 in the house. Just hit the like, y'all. Let's get it popping. How long have I've been talking? 32 minutes. Snatch up the link. Yeah, I'm going to drop that link. Nappy Child got it in the chat. I wanted Paulette to come back. Because I told you I was going to come back this morning when you asked me to come live yesterday. And I just wanted to just keep that day as a free day like I normally do. However, I was participating more on YouTube than what I normally do. Watching the back and forth, back and forth. I was doing that. Nappy, you been quick too, girl. You been grabbing that link. I only dropped it once. He accused his mod of being Jay Speaks. What do you mean he accused his mod of being Jay Speaks? He ought to know who he modded up. I don't understand that one, Miss Theo. He accused his mod? Wow. How could he do that? Jay Speaks went over there with a different name or something? And didn't Jay Speaks start off over there anyway? I'll say, but everybody got it. Everybody jumped on the bandwagon about Jay Speaks. I think I was the only panel. I didn't really let her stay here, like, because when I was talking to her, it sounded like she was getting flipped with me on my own panel. I asked her a question, and she turned around, want to ask me a question, and then her tone of voice wasn't right. So it was all about Tulu at that time. So that's why she went somewhere. I heard she said that Lady Nikki Brandon and I have a TSCC spirit. What do you mean a TSCC spirit? And she said, "Oh, you know what, Jessica? That's fine though. I don't care about. I don't even. What did she say though? Good morning, Paulette. On my own panel. I got my shade. Oh, I turn it down. That's me. Yeah, girl, I was enjoying that reminiscing yesterday, girl. Oh my God, Paulette, you got a very good memory. Everything you said was on point.
Well, it was the truth,
Yes, it was. All of it was on point. And I didn't even think about all this stuff.
Well, it was the truth.
Yes, it was the truth.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Good morning, Miss Theo.
Good morning.
It's crazy how people wasn't saying anything for so long.
I kind of forgot.
She's been doing things forever.
I had kind of forgot because
And you remember
Go ahead.
And I forgot. Remember how she on here nodding so high, smoking cigarettes and couldn't keep her eyes open, nodding off.
Well, she's in the car all the time, saying every few minutes, cash up Mona Simone, cash up Mona Simone. So we start teasing her about that. And thanks for dropping down, Zero. What do you mean you don't drop down because I'm shady? I'm not shady towards you. Okay? And you let all them nothing MFs over there attack me in your chat, which I don't care. I didn't clap back anyway. That little you know what I'm saying? I'm used to that. Good morning, Deanna. Yeah, every time I go somewhere, that little drunk one always gonna be there. Who do that? I don't know, want my attention or something. But anyway, yeah, you brought back a lot of memories. I wasn't thinking about none of that, but that's why I said
they double team you in zero tolerance. They double team you in zero tolerance.
It's two of them that always do it. And I don't speak on them. I don't ever bring it up because it's like I just said,
know.
They non-factors. I mean, what am I get from them? What kind of clout can I come from them? For me, nothing.
It get old.
Yeah, very old, and they know
It
I
get
don't never
old. The
answer
same. No, yeah, the same ones doing the same thing every time.
every
You
time they
know.
see me. He talking about who? You read it and told the little drunk boy to shut up talking.
Miss
That's what I'm
Paulette,
just
did you see
saying.
Sir King last night, Miss
That's
Paulette?
why I don't say nothing back, ZT. Nobody. I really
Yeah, I
don't. He'll be
seen
talking
it.
about this today. The little boy stay in my bushes, y'all. Because he be over there. But anyway, let me move across here. I don't
He
want to talk too much to him.
uh
Go ahead.
yeah, I seen Sir King. You could talk about
You
it,
seen how
Miss
he
Theo.
put his mod through all that on live?
Who was the mind? And why would he think it was Jay
Girl,
Speaks?
yeah.
Blog spots live.
Well, why would he think that person is
They
Jay
have the
Speaks? He
same
knew.
picture.
They had the
Oh,
same avatar.
oh, I see. Okay, because that sounds kind of weird. It's like
Mm-hmm.
he had to know.
He said somebody sent him an email and brought it to his attention, and that coincidentally, the mod had apologized for something that he didn't know what she was apologizing for, and it all just didn't make no sense. But I just don't know why he did it on live like that. And then Quani came on there and along with crazy Shireen slash Tanya slash Pancake uh to talk about it, which it made it even more crazy. I don't know why they let
Look, she
Tanya up
went
there.
left.
She is out her
She
mind.
went left. I watched a little bit of that. She jumped up there and totally started talking about something else. And they was talking about Jay
Yes.
Speaks. She sounded
Talking
real
about
crazy and
Kiki is
weird.
part of the CIA.
Say that again.
She believed Kiki. You remember Kiki the girl, the loony Kiki the girl?
Right.
She believed Kiki the girl's crazy talk that she part of the CIA. So she keep on going with that, saying that because Kiki said before she left that she was part of the CIA task force to catch people down here.
Wow. Wait, let me tell y'all something right now. This right here, let me get to this right here. The way you can tell this is a troll, I'm thinking Jay, this is a troll. But now Jay Don grab the link and make sure it's you because of that black circle. Usually when I see a troll and it ain't somebody for real, they have that black circle as if they took a picture off of the avatar. If it's you for real, grab the link so I can know. Because if not, you finna get gone. It's finna be all about to the loop. Okay. Now let's continue.
I hope it. I
And
sure hope that ain't Jay
Jay
Dunn ain't got
Dunn
the
knows
nerve to
she
come up
cussed
over here.
Jay Speaks out last night.
See, I just
Oh
for
yeah, she
that. I
did
left
cuss
after
Jay
that
Speaks a
crazy.
dog fuck.
I left after that crazy lady Shireen just started talking all out, and she really did believe Kiki CIA because Kiki used to say that her husband was a private investigator or something, but she really did believe that.
And then I had
Yeah.
sent you a text about D-Lo live.
See, that's what I didn't see, and you said you sent it to the wrong thing.
Yeah, I resent it.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I didn't see none of that. But J Don doesn't have the space blast. I know. That was a troll. I know troll. I can't. Let me look at my thing. I can't tell on here if it's gone or not. But my minds know what to do. See, that's how y'all spot a troll. But no, I didn't catch none of Sir King, so I'm gonna let y'all take the flow for a minute.
Miss Paulette, did you watch D-Lo live?
Paulette, can you hear her?
I watched some of it, not a lot. I watched some of it.
Yeah,
I
Sheila
didn't
Seven
watch the
came up
whole
there and
live.
they had my name in their mouth.
J Don, I'll
Why
grab
you
you.
didn't
Yeah,
go
that's
drop
right.
down?
I don't believe that was J
You know?
Don, Manny, because she don't come in here and talk like that anyway in
And
my chat.
but I didn't see the part where they were saying something about you because I had some lives I needed to catch up on, and that was what I was doing when she was on. But I watched the beginning, but I went out and watched something else.
Well, Olivia was baiting Seven to talk about because she can't stand Brianna. So Olivia was baiting Seven to talk about Brianna flushing her off the panel when she was disrespecting me. It wasn't that Brianna wasn't gonna
Yeah,
let her go back and forth. It was just that she was getting way out of pocket early on, and so
right.
Seven up there
She
stopped
was.
her usual. Yeah, and Seven is always
I
picking with
don't
her,
blame
and they
Brianna.
tell their true feelings about how they really feel about her when they get mad with all them fat comments and all them other things. That's because she's insecure. But basically, she just got up there and said, and Olivia had the nerve to say, "Well, what? You choose between 7 and D Miss O, and you flush 7. Like, come on, that's beneath. I'm like, what? Hold up, wait a minute. I
What?
left her. No, I left her a comment. I'm like, what you mean choose between us? She ain't no better than me. She put her panties on one leg at a time, like the rest of the hoes. And yeah, she chose between me. And yeah, of course, between me and 7. Of course, what a choice. Yeah, I'm always gonna be that choice. So don't even be playing no games like that. But 7 is disrespectful because people. She has let people cuss me out before because she know I can hold my own. But 7 has been doing a whole bunch of raunchy mess that ain't got they got more to do with just me. So it's more to it. And yeah, she came on there before and cussed her out. She always come on there disrespected her. So Brianna wasn't giving her no more chances because she
Yeah.
disrespectful as hell.
But
Well, she
Brianna is
didn't,
happy with
I
herself.
wish she would have stayed and not been going off so y'all could have talked about whatever going on between y'all.
What you say, Miss Paulette? I ain't hear you.
I say that I wish that she would have, like bagged off before, before she got flushed so y'all could talk about whatever y'all need to talk about.
Yeah, and see what was actually gonna be said because yeah, I didn't even really get a chance to click the link. Well, for
Yeah.
one thing, I was pausing because you're not gonna talk to me like that and tell me to click the link in that manner. But had she backed
And
off, I might would have
y'all
clicked
still
it.
at the same space. Y'all didn't get anything settled at all.
No, we didn't. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
crackling.
you
Yeah, I know.
crackling.
I still
Yeah,
ain't got
I
my
was trying to see what that be at first. That's you just crackling. But Brianna is happy with herself. Brianna is successful over there. Yeah, she's full figure, but they need some new reads. And and did you want to make it up with 7? What happened for you and her to be at odds with one another?
Well, no, I don't want to make no amends with her at all. I was just trying to see what she was giving. She didn't like what I said in the chat, and I meant what I said. Because I said, I meant that, her and Mona and all them got all be lying and they all be working behind the scenes. So who knows what the truth is what I said. But she know why I got a problem with her. So it's all good. But that's okay. As long as she leave me alone, she keep it on YouTube, we can keep it on YouTube. But she know why I got a problem with her.
Well, I'll say a
Mm,
lot going on. That's all I can say. A lot going on. And DL always over there trying to bring somebody name up to somebody just to drag them. And this been going on since January. And Brianna don't even worry about that lady, say anything about that lady. None of us really do. I understand, she woke up one morning in a menopausal state, in January and been talking ever since. And oh, why they do the stream yard? Oh, they can't even do a chat by themselves. But look what she doing. Look what she doing. You see that hypocritical bullshit? Huh? I'll say.
The apology didn't mean nothing because you didn't
well,
mean that apology.
You
yeah,
falling off, Miss Paulette. I didn't hear you.
I'll say I really wasn't saying nothing.
Oh. Yeah, so I don't understand that read. Get some new reads, because even with me, like I just told y'all, I ignore all that. I don't go there. And it's always the same two people. Always the same two people. They ought to be tired by now of me ignoring them. They ought to be tired. They ought to realize how stupid they look at. It's just not worth it with some people. It's just not.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
I was
It's you can't fight everybody.
Yeah, you got to pick your own battles. And I say that to Kiki all the time too, because he was telling me about
Yeah,
somebody the other day. He wanted to say something to. I said it ain't all that serious. I said we all like that person too. It ain't all that serious. Go at somebody that's worth
yeah,
going at it. Yeah, and so I try to ignore these people if you can, but he just saying can't do it. But I understand that he grown. That's what he do. That's what he want to do. Then by all means do it. But so evidently that Poochie stuff was real, because I watched one of God is live too, and she was saying something about her mother. Did y'all watch that? That was her mother for real. She said that her mother, they was talking about her mother just because her mother was addicted to drugs. I saw that yesterday too. Did y'all watch that? And I usually don't watch it, but I was watching it yesterday. It was a very short video. So
No,
I
I
kind
didn't watch her latest
yeah. I
video, but
watched
yeah,
it.
I know it's
I
real.
watched
But
it.
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
But you
she
know
was
what? I'm just getting ready to say something that's for real.
well,
Uh, like when crack came out, it was a lot of people that did it, men and women, and they
mm-hmm,
neglected their children. their children wound up in foster care, or either your people raised them. She's not the only one that mama was on dope that's on here.
No,
I'm just
because
being for real.
that is real.
Crack
Because
crack swept
nobody knew
through
the
the
potency.
nation,
Nobody knew the
through the USA like
right.
a wildfire, you
Well,
know.
it's like
And
nobody
so
knew the
she's not
potency of
the
that
only
stuff.
one that mother
Right.
was on dope. And people are still doing crack. People are still neglecting their children. And the kids are in foster care, or either your family raising them. That's the only choices that it is. The kids can't raise themselves, so they got to go somewhere. But it's a lot of people that mama was on crack. I'm just being for real.
But
And
and it
daddies.
would be the mamas and the grandmamas would be on it. All three generations be smoking.
Yeah,
Like I said, they didn't know the potency of that. It got to the point grandmothers weren't grandmothers anymore, and that is so true. They did not know the potency of that stuff. And because I had a niece
yeah.
like that too, I raised some of my nieces and nephews like that too, until they went and got themselves together and gave them their children back. So I think that happened in a lot of families. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
they functioning
Yeah,
like somebody in
you can say
Chicago. They
what you want.
functioning.
And these kids, like when you try to, okay, like your kid been gone and now they 15 years old and you get them back, they're not gonna have no respect for you because they know what you was out there doing, walking the streets, sucking peen, doing everything to get high.
But
You
now
and you didn't care about your kid.
okay, now okay, now a child gonna love their mother no matter what, even if their mother's the lowest down person in the world. I think it's more anger than being all the
It's
way
anger.
disrespectful because
That's
they gotta
all
say,
it
"Mama,
is.
how did you get on drugs? Why did you get on drugs? Why you gonna take care of me?" Oh, they're gonna keep their anger, but at the
Right.
same time,
They're go-
they love their mother. They still love her no matter what. But then some of them will
and
still
they
try to be
strike out
respectful. They be so happy that their mother have gotten clean. Deanna said that's still
and
no
they
excuse for
strike
her.
out at their mama,
No, it's
you
not. It's
know.
still your mother, no matter what. Because between the mother and the daughter, there's a natural bond that's going to always be there, no matter what. But no, that's
Right.
no excuse.
Well,
That is no excuse.
we had a case here in my state that the mother was out there on dope real bad, doing everything she had to do to get drugs. Well, and she had like 6 or 7 kids, but the mama had them. So the girl just walked the street all the time, getting high and doing whatever she had to do. Well, you know how you can get into it with somebody out in the streets? Well, the girl got
Mhm.
into it like with another girl that was on dope. Why, I don't know. But the girl with the kids went home to her mama. Well, the girl that she was into it with, the kids found out that they had been into it. And girl, they got some sticks and they beat that woman's brains out in the middle of the street.
Woo.
And these was little kids. They were like 12 and 10 and 8.
Mm.
She bought that garbage home to her children. Whatever she had going on out in the streets, she had to tell them kids. And they got some sticks and went out there and beat the woman's brains out in broad daylight in the middle of the
Wow,
street. You
girl,
see
that's
what
like something else.
that drug can make all kind of things go on. Her kids now, you think they got to live with this? They grown now, but just
Wow,
think them kids murdered someone, and the oldest one was 12.
wow,
Now ain't that some bullshit?
it really is.
Now do you think
Realistic.
them kids they love their mama, but they was all on the world news and everything.
Well, we watching somebody right here on this sector every day functioning because you can be a functioning drug addict too, and the system just ain't caught up with you, and your family kind of helping you put it together barely but slowly. So
Well, I was gonna mention that function.
You
I
never
never. I never ever seen a functioning crackhead. I've seen a functioning alcoholic get up in the morning with the DTs and get a drink, shaking and stuff, and going on to work. I've seen heroin addicts get their fix in the morning and hold them all day at work, but I've never ever seen a functioning crackhead. Because
Oh,
once they
they
hit,
functioning
they're
now
gonna
because them
smoke
drugs
every day,
diluted
all
now.
day. Huh?
Them drugs diluted now. They not the same crack they was. They functioning. They functioning like a mug right now. Crackheads
Oh,
are
really?
functioning crackheads. Yes.
Because they smoke up their mouth. They
Well,
sit
it
there
always
and
have been
smoke up
functioning
everything in
drug
one day.
addicts.
I
You know,
never
some
saw a
people,
functioning crackhead.
yes, some people can do things and it might not affect them like it might affect me. I might get out there and be strung out, but then
So
somebody else
said he's
might
seen
be
one.
able to go to work.
Well, I've
You
never
know,
seen one. They be
and
speeding and looking crazy and keep wanting to go. I've seen a functioning crackhead. Oh, really?
but that's
I've
the
never
one.
seen a
But I'm
functioning
saying
crackhead.
you're seeing the ones that spiraling that's out there doing it in the streets. But it's people like to get. They might go get 2 8 balls and sit in the house, and you never know. They
Okay,
don't be out
option
in the
life.
street. Everybody
I have
ain't
worked with
they
one at the state for 6 years. She
smoking
worked there.
small
But was
amounts
she
of
on
crack.
crack?
There's people that got crack around their house, for daily, and you
Oh,
don't see them spiraling. You seeing the
I
people
guess
out
I
there that
just
ain't
see
got no
one
money,
some then that
that's stealing
they'll
and
walk
shit.
all night. Full-time job, a crackhead,
Right?
doing all that eyes be
You
buzzing out
seeing the
their
ones
head.
that's broke that ain't got no money.
Oh, what
You
I
know,
say.
you seeing that, but you're not seeing the people that can support their habit. There's people out there that can support their habit.
Think
Okay,
of
but if
people who
they
get
Everybody,
work,
cash
but
apps
if
and
they
super
everybody
work,
can
chats
walk the
every
street.
day.
but if they work though, they smoking up everything out the house. Then how they getting the bills paid? Because I've seen them with the bills, the
Because
kids
they
be
got
home.
nations who keep on sending them money every time they go live, hand over fist.
Oh,
They got PPE loans. They got disability money, dead daddy money.
wow. Well, like I
So you
said,
got a constant flow
I know
coming
people
in.
that smoke
Drain. You
crack
can drain that money
that's
up
got
real
jobs
quick.
and been on their job for 20 and 30 years.
and they smoking
Like I
crack
said,
every day.
it's
Because
a
I think
mess.
that's impossible to smoke crack
They
and be
smoking
speeding
it
like that
whenever they
every
want
single
to.
day and smoke all
They
the kids'
smoking it
food
whenever
stamps
they
and
want
stuff
to.
up.
I've seen that, but everybody ain't on food stamps that smoke crack. I'm telling you. You thinking about two different things. You talking about the ones that's on food stamps, welfare, and everything else. I'm talking about people that's got good ass jobs that smoke crack.
Wow,
You
a
know,
lot of judges here having
everybody not
YouTube
no
channels.
bum that do crack, and everybody ain't no bum that do heroin, and everybody ain't no bum that do opium.
Well, that's
They're
new to
not
me because
all
I've
bum.
seen alcoholics and heroin
Well,
addicts and stuff.
it's a lot of
I've
functioning
always yeah.
drug addicts just like it is alcoholics. You know, it really is. And I just hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. You know, it's not. It's
Wow.
the
Okay.
truth. And then, like back in the '80s and stuff, they was talking about how the '90s and stuff. They was talking about all you was seeing was the drug addicts that's walking the streets and
Right.
the vials everywhere. It was people that had great jobs that was doing it. You was just seeing the downside.
Well, yeah, I don't see, but then I don't see the ones y'all describing. Then they work and they stay in the house and do their thing. Then I'm assuming because the ones I see be walking the
That's
street, the
right.
babies be home, the babies be dressed raggedy, the whole 9 yards. That's what I be seeing.
That's the
I said,
kind you
wow,
see. And like this person just put in here, you remember the mayor of DC was doing crack.
who?
The mayor,
Oh
the
yeah, I
mayor
heard
of
about
what was
that.
his
Yeah,
name?
yeah, I
Barry.
heard about that. Yeah, doing crack. Yeah.
He was a crackhead. He wasn't walking no street.
So if up in Washington, we got
He wasn't
addicts,
walking no street.
faces greasy every day. So option of life, you're right there. That's
Shit.
a closet smoker. Cause there were closet, like I said, alcoholics and a heroin addict. Cause it's like medicine for them to get up, do their little thing, and get on. But a crackhead, I see them just
Yeah.
smoke up everything, and I see if they got a job, they can smoke up all the money. And that's why I was saying I never known of a functioning crackhead.
Yeah. It's different kinds. Yeah, like that Toronto mayor was a crackhead. It's crackheads everywhere. It's not just the ones that you see walking the street. You might be talking to people that's on crack and you don't even know it. Just
Wow, well they
everything shiny
functioning.
ain't gold.
Well,
And
if they
you know,
functioning, it's a good
everything
thing.
shiny ain't gold.
But I can
You
just
know.
imagine the dysfunction in the house. Then you got to know that their mother, father will be on drugs in the house. You know, you got to know.
But see, she
Not
kept on poking and
necessarily.
poking and poking. And see, that's what happened. We didn't have to be talking about this because she kept on poking for people who didn't do nothing to her. And this is the thing where, we can say stuff is wrong, but you keep on putting people in the corner and they sitting over there not bothering you and you keep poking and poking. Some people are like me. They're not going to go 1, 2, 3 with you. They just going to take you all the way down to the bottom and get it over with and just cancel you out right away and give you the
Well,
1, 2 punch.
and a
Hey,
person
And
got
that's
to
hey,
be
hey,
exactly
and
what
you
Jay
if
Whitney
you
wasn't
can
functioning.
dish it, you have to be able to take it. You know, if you can dish
Whit-
out
Whit-
stuff, you ought
Wendy
to
and
be able to
Bobby
take it.
did not function. It caught up with her. She did not function, and it passed on to her daughter. No, and she had got so small and little, it started affecting her singing voice. She didn't function. Now, Wendy Williams even gave when she even talked about when she was on cocaine as a radio host back in the day. It didn't function for her either. That's why she got clean because everybody knew they was on drugs. So I don't think they functioned. They did for a little while, but it caught up with her. Y'all see, Whitney got to the point she started looking like a skeleton, like somebody I know on here looking like a skeleton, big old head and little bones popping all around the collarbones and stuff. My cousin used to serve crack to prosecutors every Thursday in the lunch courthouse. Oh, I heard of stuff like that too. They say some people. I heard this one guy that used to sell drugs around. He said people with professional job, white collar workers, will pull up every morning on the way to work to grab their heroin, snort it, shoot it, whatever they do on the way to
Yeah.
work, and go on function all day long. Just pull up and go into work
Mm-hmm.
every day. But I know crackheads look like to me when they get to smoking, they start tweaking and won't go to
Yeah.
work. And that's why I said I never saw a functioning crackhead. Some
And
folks can't
it
hide
be doctors and
it.
stuff that's on dope. You know, it's
Well, they
doctors
pill head. Well,
that
they
treat
be
you
pill heads.
that's
And they
on
can
dope.
function in the pills. They be pill heads because they can write the prescriptions to themselves. Yes, indeed. Well,
Oh.
I'm just glad I ain't never had to go through nothing like that. That's horrible. That's got to be a miserable
Mm-hmm.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be very
Mm-hmm.
miserable. Because I do know a couple of pill heads on here. You know, I'm not gonna mention the name. I'm cool with that person. Well, I don't watch them like that, but I'm okay. Oh yeah, I saw that on here, but it was pills. And that person they say
Yeah.
would send a request for money and all. Because Jay Wilson, he had to talk about it one
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
I
So
got to jump back down to the chat, Miss Bliss.
okay, I'm been on
Yeah,
here
but
58 minutes. Still gonna be getting out. Huh?
uh, you know, uh, Jay Wilson always like to throw stuff up, and then it did happen. She did ask him for money for whatever, drugs or whatever.
But
But
she made another
Tracy
decision
paid
and he
him
sent
back.
it to her. Tracy
You
had
know,
asked him
Tracy
for
paid
money.
him back.
I
Yeah,
don't. I
no,
remember.
not still. I'm talking about back when she did that. I think it was like $50, wasn't it? Request, and
Not
he
with
sent
Tracy.
it
That was
to him.
Rita. No, he came on talking about Rita sent him a
No,
request.
Tracy paid him back for Rita.
Oh, I didn't know that part of it. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You
Because he
know, so he
sure
could
put it
stop
out there.
talking about
Don't nobody never send Juicy Booty no request. 'Cause all he gonna do is talk about it. 'Cause that's what he do.
it.
That's what he do. Because he didn't have to come out that
Yeah.
girl like that. He knows she's having a problem. She admitted it. Everything. He didn't have to do that, but he wasn't the type to do it like that.
Well, Teresa paid him back so he would shut up, because he was gonna go on and on and on and on and on about it. So just Teresa sent him the money, and that's why he quit talking about it at that time.
Oh, okay.
Because $50
Wow.
is $50. It don't matter
And
who
just
sent it,
net
as long as
saying,
you got paid.
and just net saying she paid her back. Okay, because I was gonna say in the beginning, I think she used to, they was tight. She would cash app him some money like that. They was good friends. Juicy Booty, up and
Yeah.
down, he don't dox people, but he do. He dox. And like I
Yeah,
told
he
y'all
do.
yesterday,
He's a doctor.
yeah, y'all was so surprised. Y'all knew people to hear him because that's how he talk in real life. From what I hear, somebody that met up with him on here,
Right.
and that's what he used to do when he first came on. So that's why it wasn't strange to me. He just
Yeah.
like any of us.
And then remember when him and Duchess and him and Heidi them met up, they said how he was cussing when they,
Yeah.
met up in Atlanta, and stuff. They say how he cussed when they was
Yeah,
talking. So
he just putting on the front of
he
here. So if you don't know him,
he can
y'all don't
only
know him.
he just putting on the front, you
Yeah,
know.
you want us
And
to
then
think
his
what
front when he got mad at Mona the other night, girl, he cussed her out too.
Juicy Booty end up. Oh, that's right. He did that on Brianna's panel. He got up there, he got
You
up there and cussed out on
yeah,
Brianna's
he
panel.
cussed
But
her
they
out
gonna
the
be
other
back
day.
because Paulette, that's their history. That's what they've always done. They're gonna be back talking to each other. Cause look at
Right.
him and DL. You know what I'm saying? That is
Mm-hmm.
what they do.
Yeah.
They have
And they
enemies in
know him
common.
too.
They get enemies in common and go at a certain person, but they don't really like each other, and they just go back and forth like that with each other. So good and well, he don't care for DL and vice versa.
Yeah. You know, he likes to hide things, but then it comes out. You can only hide it for so long. You
Now
know,
I'm looking at what
and
Soap
that's
and
with
Wash is saying.
anybody.
Y'all, this is ridiculous though, because I know a lot of my core people's here, and I know y'all forgot. Y'all can start hitting the like, because that's been
Yeah,
the hardest thing. And somebody was over there talking about nobody don't like you. They don't even be hitting your like button. You got to act and hit your like button. What they forget? Zero tolerance. He cussed you out
bless.
last night too. Y'all get these likes up. I'm gonna check again now. I'm just gonna go on. Who cussed you out? Juicy Booty.
Zero. See, I missed that.
Zero tolerance. I was watching a little while ago. I see you was at work. I see you was at work, so I
Huh?
know you can't jump down and talk about
Shut
it.
the door.
She said, "Will you check that meat?"
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
did too, Manny.
But
I saw him at work this morning.
and did you hear I'm gonna tell you something funny. Did you hear Big Man cuss Rick Reed out?
Big man needs to sit down. Big man could have had a
Girl, he
really,
had
really
some
successful
you ought
panel
to
at
heard
this
him.
point, but Big
He
man
had
let
some bass
people
in
just
his
run all
he
his people away.
he
Good morning, Gigi. Big man let his people run. He
Big
just run
Man
everybody.
he had rumble in his cuss.
Pastor cussed you out. Okay.
It
Why
was
Pastor? But DT, you and Pastor Juicy Booty,
on Miss
aka
OK.
Preparation H,
See, I missed
always did
that.
get into it. Pastor Preparation H, y'all always did.
So
Yeah,
the pastor been cussing some people out all weekend. Now how you gonna cuss somebody out on a Sunday?
I know. And did he do a sermon yesterday? Did he do a sermon to come back and cuss
I don't
somebody
know.
out?
That's what I'm saying. How he cuss somebody out on a Sunday?
He
Girl.
got to get together like some of the others in secular. Yeah, he working get
And
started
you
back on
know
the
what?
cash app.
And he was going back and forth with Rick. He was going back and forth with Rick.
Oh yeah, he was. I was
And he was
catching
going
all
in
the
Rick
Rick Reed
chat.
lives
He
yesterday.
was going in Rick chat talking shit. Yeah. I was surprised at Jay Wilson.
I
But
guess Boo told him he got to get out there and
he
get some
got it,
money
I
any
guess.
kind of way he can. You know what I'm saying? Evidently, he got fired again as hours and got shut down because that man, 51 years old, and had 50,000 jobs. I
Girl.
mean, come on now.
That man, he don't work over 60 days nowhere.
Just
He
like
don't even
somebody
work
else
out
when
the
they talking about how many jobs they
probationary
had.
period.
31 years old, and they named about 5 or 6 jobs. And the resume is like that person don't have no motivation. You know what I'm saying? You can't look no farther than a dishwasher or something. Come on, at least move up. The kids start off at 16, 17 and move up. Now, that's all you got to do, a job to job. I get it. But come on now. What, you don't want nothing? Come on. Ooh, Lord. Yeah, these people got the dollars. At what point, when you going to move up, take a trade, do something, own something.
Girl.
Besides just to buy, what you on, a 10 speed or a Stingray?
Got into a food junkie too.
Is it
Just
motorized?
next day he got into a food junkie too.
Juicy Booty is
Just
just getting
next
into
girl.
everybody. Pastor,
He getting
Pastor,
into
preparation
he's
H.
swinging
You just sit
everywhere.
down and shut up. And where's Mark? Because he
Girl.
just off the cradle. And I want to ask Juicy Booty, what is a top? Remember he came on here when Ronnie catfished him, and he came on here talking about he a top. What is a top? What do he mean he a
Girl.
top?
Yeah. I mean
I
he
told
be
him
on
question.
top
I'm
of
gonna
the
have
other
to sit him
person.
down one day and ask him, what do you mean when you say you a top? What is a top? Good morning, Miss Hester Brown.
I don't believe it.
I
He
want to
should.
know what
He.
he meant when he said
I
that.
don't believe it. I believe he was bottom.
He thought he was really finna meet up
Yeah.
with him a trade, and it was Wiley all along catfishing him. He had to come on and admit, but I'm not gay, I'm bisexual, and I'm a top. Well, what is a top? What do you mean you're a top? Oh,
And
okay,
he hate
somebody said,
Teresa so much, but
oh,
Teresa knew he was gay the whole time and never did tell it.
that's what he
The only
said.
way he came out, he had to ask her how to do it. He had to ask Teresa how to come out. He couldn't. He didn't even know how to come out.
He sure did. He said Tracy knew all the time. That's why he just was thought they were so great for her. I sent her a picture. She didn't say nothing, but he said he a top. Now who gonna let if he's meaning what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Who gonna have his big fat greasy butt get on top of them? That's
He a
what I want to know.
masher.
He likes to be banged out. No,
He
a
a
top.
masher.
I thought a top do the banging, cause that's what he said. And why? And who cares what position you in? Who cares? Why you
Right.
feel like
He
we
should
need
have
to
never
know
said
that?
that.
Yeah, don't nobody care about
That
what
wasn't
you
our
do.
business.
Yeah, who
Yeah.
cares?
But yeah, I'm a top. But yeah, I'm a top.
Yes, indeed. AKA Pastor Preparation Age. Yes, indeed. You too much.
You know
You
what?
just
This YouTube, it's a hell of a ride, ain't it?
yes, it is. It's a lot of fun first thing in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do it first thing
It's
in the
a
morning
hell of
before
a
my husband
ride.
wake up too. Because I'm an early riser, he
You never
not, but
know
he
what's
earned
gonna
his right.
happen.
Worked all his life, he can
Like
get up
right
late.
now,
You
it's
know,
early.
the older we get, us women
But
get up
you,
early. You know how that is, Paulette. You know, I have to
yeah,
sleep
but you
long as she
just
want to
think
sleep.
about
To the
what's
person
gonna
that
happen
was
after
wondering
this
about
live.
why, to the person that's wondering why I'm on here in the mornings having my coffee, because my husband's allowed to sleep. He earned that. Okay,
Yeah.
always taking care of his home.
I
He
like
don't
I
have to.
like I like the just in the morning.
Yeah, us women
But
get up
bless
early like
sometimes I
that
be so
anyway.
tired
We get
when
up
I
at
come
6
when I'm on, because I be up
a.m.
all night. Sometimes I be so
Yes,
tired
we only
when I
need
be
4 to
mod.
6 hours sleep. As we get older, we don't sleep like that, but he's deserved to sleep like
Yeah,
that. And when you're together for a long time like this, don't nobody get up in the morning making a big old breakfast and stuff. He can do his own thing. I do it sometimes too. It doesn't, and I make it for him, make it for
yeah.
me.
That's how
That's
my
the
mother.
relationship we got. To the person that was
That's
being nosy and wanting to know. Whew.
yeah. That and then y'all been married forever. You all have
But
your own
that's what I'm
routine.
saying.
He
Yeah,
ain't no tell. You know he doing his own thing right now. This is what you enjoy
exactly.
doing.
Exactly. He do
Um,
his thing.
he
And this
don't
is my
bother you
pastime
right
in the
now,
morning. And this is what I do in
right?
the morning. I'm enjoying my
This is
life too.
this is your enjoyment.
Right.
And after you
I,
get off here, like you say, you go cook y'all breakfast,
then I
and
go
then
do
you
me
go
some
about your
breakfast and
day.
stuff. I let him sleep in, and I'll take the breakfast over there in
Yeah,
his man cave because he like to sit there and watch sports and politics all day or whatever he want to do.
right. And
Because
that's
somebody was
what you're
getting nosy
supposed to
where her
do.
husband
That's
at.
how my mother did.
Yeah, that's what you do.
She took her husband's plate in every meal. The
That's
only
right.
time she didn't take him his plate is when she was mad. She wouldn't take him a plate. And we knew when she was
Yeah,
mad because when
that's what
she
us
fixed
women
her
do
plate,
though.
she
We be
didn't fix
mad.
his plate.
That's what my sister-in-law do in Las Vegas.
But
She
that's
be
I'm
mad
just
at
saying that's how we
him,
knew as
won't cook.
children that she was mad when she didn't fix his plate.
That's
We
what.
knew some
That's
shit went on, but we don't know what.
what. You're right, Jamie. It's always a single one. Cause I don't vibe my family on here. They know I'm on here, but they don't got time for that. But you know what?
And
It
your
is what
kids
it
don't
is.
bother you at
Now
this
when I get
time
off of here, I go pick
because they
some breakfast.
know
He wants some, he'll get
this
some.
is what
If he
you
wants to
enjoy
bring it to him,
doing.
I'll take it to him. That's what couples do. So
Yep,
evidently you ain't been a real couple to
right.
the person that was asking
That's
about my
what
husband. You
couples
don't
do.
understand that kind of situation. You really don't.
And it ain't nobody business what your husband doing right now.
I
It
swear.
ain't nobody business but your
He
business.
can sleep all day if he want
You
to.
know.
He earned that right.
Yep, he can
Believe
sleep all day. If that's what he and you will take him his plate
me.
whatever you
Exactly. He
cook
don't have to get
throughout
up
the
early
day.
to sleep.
And that's what and you know, and he wanna stay in the bed all day, you gonna take him his food all day.
Exactly.
You know, when you eat, he gonna eat. So
If he want to get up, it's eight
that's
thirty
how
nine.
couples do things.
At 8:39, if he
You
want to
know,
get up
that's
at
how
nine,
couples do things.
let him
But if
get
you
up
ain't
at
never been
nine
a couple, how
o'clock.
you
He can
know?
do that. Now he can get up at 9
What
o'clock. He
yep,
can get up
whatever
at 10.
time he ready to get up. You
I
know
don't.
exactly what you're
I
doing
can't have
with
someone
him.
up under me. No, man, you don't. You know what? You don't
You
need
know,
nobody up under you all the time either, like that, because then you ain't gonna make it. You still got to be your own self person. Everybody still need their space.
right?
Like I would always take vacation to
Everybody need
visit
that
my
space.
sisters. He would always take vacations to do whatever. On his off days, he'd always get the fellas to play dominoes or whatever. You still need your space. You know, I see couples. I got one of my nieces. Every time she come over, her husband with her. I want to talk to her by herself as an auntie. The husband with her.
Right.
Yeah, I know I can't do that. You still need your space, and then you pay all the bills. You still got your own money. You got his own money. Then you got your account together. See, people don't understand relationship. No, I don't think I would have made it that far. I'll be asking my D, why I can't talk to you about nothing. No.
And see, some people do that. Some people like take their other half everywhere they go. You
No,
know,
no, you need some space
you can't
sometimes.
say nothing.
No, no, you got to
Some
have
people
some
don't
space.
want no space though. Some people want to
But
keep an eye on their thing.
I wonder why. Cause you can't. You got to have trust. Number one, you must have that trust. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got it, you ain't gonna make it, you ain't got nothing. You must have that trust that your spouse
But
can go
I'm
somewhere,
just
stay 2 weeks
saying,
on his own vacation.
some
Don't
people
come back. What
is
you didn't do, what you did. I don't even understand when this 60 Star 69 came out to go behind the phone and all this kind of stuff. I said, why these youngsters be doing that? No, why you want to look for something? No, I never understood that either. Nope. And you
yeah.
got to keep it
It's
exciting.
whatever the person like. You know,
Yeah, yeah. Well,
um,
all that about
they
talking to
need
you
to hit
like that
them
all the time,
likes.
though.
They
No,
need to
no, you
hit
got to
them likes
breathe.
for this education.
You got to breathe. No way.
Yeah.
Y'all,
That's
I'm
it.
up here a little
Now
bit over an
I'm the
hour.
type of person that feel like I'd be suffocated with them sometimes, you know. And when you feel like
Yeah,
you're smothered, it
you need your space.
it don't feel good,
Yeah, you
you
need your
know.
space.
And then I need some air. They think you crazy, but I need some damn air. I'm suffocating.
Exactly.
You know, the house ain't big enough for us right now. You
Everybody
need to
need
get the
their
hell out
own.
of here before I go off because I can feel it.
Everybody need their
You know,
own me time. It is what it is. Everybody need their own me time. I don't care if you are married.
right, right, right.
Yeah,
Married, I
black
seen
women,
it,
right?
and you
Doctors and
got
nurses.
your,
Yeah.
your other half. But I get smothered easy.
Yeah.
You know,
I never wanted to be a
I
smotherer
really
like that.
do. I'm telling no lie.
I enjoy my free time too. I love getting up, coming to the Bay Area when I lived in Las Vegas on 30 years, visiting my folks. I needed my me time. And that's it like everybody else
Yeah,
do. And
and
that's
you
the way it
feel
is. You
so
still miss
refreshed when you
people,
come
dude.
back.
Yeah.
You know, if
You
you
got
feel
to
so
miss each other
refreshed.
sometime. You're gonna miss each other sometime, you know. Well, some people choose that too,
Hmm.
Jamie. You don't have to live together. Some people do that. But with a
Yeah,
family, we're all
yeah,
together. Yeah.
yeah. But
No, Manny, no,
like man,
Manny,
I'm saying,
no,
you know,
no,
like I
Manny.
said,
Ain't
some
nobody
people like
force you
the
out
other person
trusting
up
nothing.
under
Don't
them.
get in that kind of relationship. I wouldn't want nobody under me questioning me. We don't question each other when we go somewhere and do all that kind of stuff. No, that's what I'm saying. That's no trust in that relationship.
But it might
That's
not
not a
be that they don't
relationship.
trust each other. It might be that they want to be everywhere together. It's some
Oh, but
people
then
that's like that.
I wouldn't be able to put up with
I
that
want to be
Paulette.
with you, and you want to be with me, and we go everywhere together. And I've seen
I
couples
know,
that you didn't see one without the other, unless they
but
was
that's
at work.
true.
I've seen couples like that.
My that water's
Like you,
correct. Some people love
if
people.
you see them
That's
out in
true, man.
public,
That's what I said.
they
I got a
together.
niece like that. Sometimes I want to just be talking to her. Sometimes, but she's the type to have her there
You can't
everywhere. I
you
can't
can't
do
go
it.
outside and walk around the yard and talk to them. Y'all can't walk
Oh,
around the yard and talk, or y'all
well, we
can't
be
go in
sitting
your
down,
bedroom and
and
talk
then, you just can't get up and
without
just leave
him.
me in the house by myself and go outside and talk. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying they do everything together.
Well, your
And I
husband's
hope
there.
it works out. I hope that relationship have longevity because sometimes you do need your own space for real. I
Well,
can't
you
do
go
all that.
visit her and y'all sit outside and talk.
I do. But we be sitting in the
Well,
living room
talk to her
talking,
on the phone.
we watching TV and stuff. Yeah, but I'm just saying I want to go somewhere by myself with her sometime, like the way I would do a daughter or something. You know what I'm saying? But she is one of those type to have her
Yeah,
her husband with her all the time, like that too.
Yeah, it's some people.
Rob
I'm
Black, why
serious.
you
I
say
know.
that?
I've seen it.
Ladies, keep your purse locked under your arm. Why you say that, Rob Black?
Yeah.
Keep your purse under your arms.
Is there some
Okay.
thieves in the house? Is there some
There's some
thieves in
thieves
the house?
in the
Is there
house.
some
There's some
thieves
thieves in
in
the
the
house. Good morning, Miss Tony.
house?
Good morning. Well, I might go take a
Yeah,
gander at Great Speaks today. I might not because I'm kind of tired of that saga. I'll be glad when that part I was on is
yeah,
over. I think that she killed
yeah,
her child before she started with the lies,
yeah,
so kudos
yeah.
to her, but I don't like to see anybody
But
make it on here. So I'm
yeah,
not going
I
to,
hope her the best of
yeah,
luck. I hope her the best of
me
the luck
too.
on her
Yeah.
channel.
I
I
ain't got
really
nothing
do.
bad to say
And
about it because when you do that, it
I hope
backfired
she's
anyway. Good morning,
interesting
Miss Conspiracy, aka
and she's jumped
Mr.
out of the nest, you know,
Yeah, say we
and
got
she
pickpockets
flying
in the
now.
beef sector. Oh, okay. Pickpockets in the beef sector. They sure
Woo!
will send you requests. Woo,
They
they will be
sure
picking
will. They
on
pick your pockets dry. That's why
them.
Bless come on so early while they still sleep.
They be still asleep. They be up all night doing whatever they
So they
doing.
can't pick her pocket.
Yeah, they can't get me. But I'm gonna get ready to get up off of here, girl. I enjoyed you this morning. I've been here hour and
All
17
right.
minutes, an hour. It was nice
It
this
was nice
morning.
talking to you.
You
Well,
too,
I'm
baby
finna
girl.
drop
Thanks
down.
for coming up. Thank you, everybody, for coming to visit old
Okay.
girl and having some coffee with me this morning, as usual. Thank you, Miss Dio. Thank you, everybody here. But I'm getting ready to go, Miss Conspiracy. Y'all can start supporting y'allself. Y'all know just not put in here your soap. Put your channels. I'll play the music while y'all promoting yourself on my way out because I be trying not to forget. I tried to mention I don't want to forget everybody, but I do know Go to Soap, Go Peace, Love, Just Ned. Who else is on here? Y'all promote yourself. Miss Hester Brown. And I'm gonna turn the music on, and while y'all doing that, and I ain't gonna click off until everybody get through, so y'all can start dropping them diamonds. But y'all can start promoting yourself if y'all want to. There's room for everybody on here. Appreciate y'all coming again. I think I'm gonna go fix me and my honey some husband. If he's woke, it's 8:46. It's almost 9 o'clock. He might be getting up by now. So he might be getting up by now. I think I will do that just now and tell her come by yourself. So man, you can have the girl talk, woman to woman talk. And this is one of the nieces I have raised because our mother passed when they were children. So I call them my daughters as well. I probably would say, come on by yourself this time. Okay. Drop the diamonds, y'all. Promote yourself. Don't forget about the raffle Deanna have every Friday, y'all. Have y'all money ain't on time. Don't forget about Just Net. She sells soaps. From what Lady Nika says, some good soap, y'all. I haven't ordered any yet. Oh, D Spot, official D Spot sells shades. Y'all can start dropping the links. I'm trying to stay here long enough for y'all to start promoting yourself if y'all choose to do that. Yes, indeed. If anybody going live, put it in here right now while I'm going out. Because I'm going to be making breakfast and being in the bushes. Maddie said, y'all go watch King Zero Tolerance Struggle Channel. Jessica B. Sell Dreams. Y'all crazy. But grab the links though, for real. Oh my God, y'all crazy. Y'all go on over there and give some support though. To love. Have a great day, everybody. See y'all tomorrow morning. I'll see y'all in the streets later. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for dropping in. King Zero Tolerance, aka ZT. Have a great day, y'all. To love.